So guys, there's a commonality that happens with the people in my following who manifest their specific person back or manifest a new person. It's the same story every single time. And if you go into my free Facebook group or my private membership group, The Squad, you'll see these success stories every day: marriages, engagements, people getting their person back, stopping no contact, getting back together, finding a new person. And every single time people write, congratulations, and then a lot of people say, what did you do? And every single time, it's the same fucking thing. So watch this video and find out. So guys, those of you who've not watched me before, I'm Loz. And originally I was called Manifest Live with Loz on TikTok, and I started two and a bit years ago. And I changed that name to Subconscious Loz because I realized what I was teaching was very, very different from anybody else. Now, a whole lot of people teach what I teach. They all talk about self-concept. They all talk about subconscious reprogramming. Most people weren't really talking about that. Now everyone is. Great. A lot of people are teaching it completely wrong, but they're still teaching it, which is great. But the reason why I got so much success so quickly in my following, the reason why I was asked to start coaching within the first 2 weeks of my TikTok account was because I was talking very differently about what you needed to do to manifest love. People hadn't heard it before. They'd been told to do specific person affirmations. They'd been told to focus on changing the person, changing the outside, focusing on a new version of the person rather than a new version of themselves. Because the version of you that caused the breakup, the version of you that caused the no contact, the version of you that caused friends with benefits, the version of you that caused no love at all is what you need to change, not the other person. And if those coaches who I had watched and then realized I needed to start an account because they were fucking lost and misleading people, if they'd actually listened, those coaches, to what Neville Goddard taught, which is there is no one to change but self, they would have been teaching it properly, but a lot of people weren't. They were kind of talking about self-concept, but they were talking like it was about self-love or something, or you can focus on your specific person and self-concept. No. There is nothing but self-concept. So let me just explain what that means and why my account was kind of radical in terms of being very different from other people's accounts, and now why so many people talk about self-concept and everyone's got a fucking self-concept course. Okay, so I'm not bragging. Like, guys, I've been around for 2.5 years now. I see the people who block me and then start accounts, the people who are followers of mine and started accounts, the people who are coaching with me and started accounts. I see people actually verbatim writing what I've written in my free ebook on Twitter in their own stuff, right? I see coaches every day buying my self-concept course. I can see your name on my PayPal, such and such life coach. Guys, I see you. I see you blocking me as well. People share videos with me and then I'll go to look at it and it says, video not available. If you've blocked me, you're probably copying me. Or you don't want to be called out for your bullshit teachings, your wrong teachings. So if you're one of those people who's blocked me, you really need to work on your self-concept if you're teaching others self-concept, if you're going around blocking coaches. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. I have a story, obviously, that people copy me. People have copied me my whole life. I've had businesses copied. I've had people try to claim my businesses that have been successful in the past as their own. It's happened to me. So I'm obviously creating that, you understand? So my self-concept of feeling like I teach well then causes copying, you understand? And because I've got a story that people copy me, right? So just so you know, that's why that's happening. But let's get back to the subject at hand, which is manifesting love and why self-concept is the only way to do it. It's because your specific person or anyone in your reality is reflecting you, your concept of yourself. And by concept, I mean idea of yourself. And if you've listened to Neville Goddard, you'll understand he's not talking about loving yourself. He's not talking about appreciating yourself or saying things to yourself so you feel good about yourself even. It's your ideas about yourself. Yes, it might make you feel good. Yes, it might make you love yourself, but that's not what he's talking about. That's not what the word concept even means. So if you've done my fundamental course called A Kick-Ass You, which is literally the fundamentals of self-concept, literally the fundamentals of what concept means, why you have to change it, how your reticular activating system works in regards to manifestation, and how everyone is simply your reflection, your reality, and then how to change your self-concept, you'll understand what Neville means by concept of yourself. Thank you, Megan Darling, for all the roses. So if all you have to change anything in your reality, including another person, is your concept of yourself, you'll realize you're not actually changing anything outside of you, are you? Because if they're your reflection, you're not changing them, you're changing you, and they reflect you. That's all thought reflection or thought transmission is. And that's how all manifestation works. So if I've got a dominant story, I'll get back to what I was just talking about, that I get copied, or that I teach really well, or that I'm really original, or I'm unique, then aren't I going to be copied because I've got that story? If I've got a story that I upset people and trigger people, aren't I going to trigger coaches and they're going to block me? Isn't that what's happening? Yes. You see? So my concept of myself is I'm really unique and a great teacher, so people copy me. But also I upset people and trigger them, which is part of my teaching style. So I'll also trigger coaches and then they'll block me. You see? So until I change that, that will continue to happen. I couldn't care less, okay? There are people who start whole hate campaigns about me on TikTok and YouTube and shit. Like, if I'm triggering you, you need some serious fucking work on your self-concept. If you're commenting on me negatively on my videos, if you're starting campaigns about me, if you're doing hate campaigns on TikTok about me, if you're that focused on me, like, you've become more obsessed with me than a specific person has in my life, like, which is an achievement as far as I'm concerned. If you're so triggered by me that you're making videos about me and commenting about me and hating me, and thank you. What a compliment that you're so obsessed with me, right? But getting back to the thing. So in the same way that I've got people obsessively hating on me, commenting on me, making videos about me, copying me, because my self-concept is high, don't you think that that is the way it would work with your specific person? So if your self-concept about yourself is high and you feel like you're on the pedestal and you're the best choice, you're the best teacher, you're the best girlfriend choice, you're the best wife choice, you're the best boyfriend choice, then don't you think your person will be as obsessed with you, in a positive way, as people are obsessed with me, right? If you're obsessed with you, they'll be obsessed with you. If you think you're good enough, they'll think you're good. If you think you're the best choice, they'll choose you. See how that's working in my life at the moment with this situation with people who block me or copy me or hate on me? Right? So if you've got a story that you're the best choice, it doesn't matter if a third party's come along, if you've split up with your specific person. Eventually, you're sending those thoughts out. No, now I know I'm chosen. Now I know I'm the best choice. Now I know no third party can compare to me. Now I know you're going to choose me because I am the only choice, and then they'll choose you because you're sending that story out, that version of you out. You've changed, then their thoughts about you change because they're simply a reflection of you in your reality. So if everyone is a reflection of me in my reality that gets triggered by me, hates on me, gets obsessed with me, copies me, then the only way I can stop that from happening is having a story that no one wants to copy me, which is very hard if you think you're a really good teacher. It's very hard thinking no one's going to copy you if you think you've got something worth copying. So like all good teachers like Tony Robbins or Gary Vaynerchuk or anyone who's on the internet that you see being copied a gazillion times by people, eventually I think they just give up trying to not be copied because they're just like, well, you're not me, so copy away. You know what I mean? Like, has anyone seen Gary Vaynerchuk? I have seen countless, probably thousands of creators on YouTube and TikTok who literally verbatim repeat what he says. And he just finds it funny. So now I've got to a point where I find it funny. And that's how you'll get when your specific person starts obsessing about you, repeating back your affirmations, when you start drawing into your reality people who treat you well, men are attracted to you that weren't before, exes come back that you're not even interested in, people treat you better in the supermarket and at work, you'll start feeling amused by how well your self-concept's working. Kind of like I feel amused by how many people hate on me or amused about how many people copy me, right? I just don't give a shit anymore. And honestly, it tells me so much about that person if they're putting so much energy into hating on me. It's like telling me nothing about me and everything about them. All it's telling me about me is I know I've got a dominant story. I trigger people. Who cares? I couldn't care less if I trigger you. That's why my account's so useful. That's why we have so much success, because originally a lot of people left. They didn't like me yelling. They didn't like me triggering them. They didn't like me saying, you've got to actually change your thinking. You've got to do some work. They didn't like it. They went away. They lost the person. They came running back. You know the amount of people who said, I hated you at first and now I love you. I didn't want to buy your course, but when I did it, I realized, oh fuck, I was doing all of this all wrong. I wanted the magic bean. I wanted the quick fix. I didn't want to hear what you had to say. What I've always said from the beginning and what I have to say is what Neville has said, except I go a bit deeper with the psychological stuff of what you're thinking back here. that everyone in your reality, including your specific person, is simply a reflection of your self-concept. If you have a concept of self, your idea of yourself, that you won't be chosen, you will manifest breakups and third parties. If you have a dominant assumption that you'll be hurt, you'll manifest cheating or being betrayed or being abused. If you have a dominant assumption about yourself, an idea of yourself that you will get abandoned, you will either push the person away and leave first so you don't get abandoned, or they'll abandon you. If you've got a dominant story that you never get the love you need and your emotional needs won't be met, it doesn't matter how good a relationship you're in, you'll always feel wanting. You'll always feel like they don't give you the affection and the time and the prioritization and the love that you need, regardless of if they're there or not. And that's your concept of self. So you can't blame the other for the fact that they're showing up that way, in the same way that I can't blame other people for copying me or hating on me because I've got a story that I upset people and then I'm really good at this. So hate away, copy away. Who gives a shit? You're not me. You're just going to be a carbon copy of me. Just like a third party who comes along, who took your specific person away, is going to be a carbon copy of you. Right? But if you can change that dominant story that you're the chosen one, that you're lovable, that your person would choose you above all others because you're choosable, because you're lovable, because you get the love now, because you don't get abandoned now, because you don't get hurt now, because you are different now, then they will have no choice but to turn up differently. And that's what every single person in my group who got success with their specific person has done. So getting back to what I said at the very beginning, they realized their dominant story was what was creating their reality, just like my dominant story about upsetting people or being copied creates my reality, okay? So they went away and assessed what the fuck they were thinking about themselves and about their specific person in relation to them that's causing their specific person to leave and not come back, or causing them to come back and then lose them again. And in every single case of the person in my group getting their person back, they changed themselves. They didn't spend the whole time focusing on their specific person. Yes, they might have changed the story of that person. Yes, they might have revised the past with that person, like a breakup. Yes, they might have had inner conversations with that person or focused on living in the end with them in a loving, like, marriage scene or something. But the main focus was changing themselves, because they can focus on a living in the end scene all they like, but if they don't feel lovable enough, their brain won't believe it. They can focus on SP affirmations, but if they feel unlovable, they won't believe that that person's going to say those things back. They can focus on changing the version of their specific person, but if they don't change themselves, when that new version comes back, you'll still be the old version and it will go to pot again. The whole focus had to be them, because it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't change you, you're still being reflected out. And that's what caused the breakup in the first place. That's what caused the friends with benefits in the first place. That's what caused you not to be in a relationship in the first place. So don't you have to change you? Don't you have to go right back to the start? If you don't believe me about the fact that every single person did the same thing, at some point we're going to build a success library on my website, but it's taking so fucking long because we have to go into the Facebook group, the free group or the squad, copy all the success stories, block out people's names, etc., then file it into files. Literally, there's a person at the moment, a staff member of mine, who spent the last week blocking out everyone's name and categorizing the success stories. Someone else has been working on that for months. This is a new staff member. It's taking months for us to put all the success stories together, right? And we're trying to be very specific, like getting rid of a third party, getting contact, engagement, and marriage, new person, blah, 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 babies. We're getting all the stories. But if you just want to go to my free Facebook right now, or my squad, Subconscious Law Squad, and type into the search bar whatever you're looking for, you will find those stories. So if you put specific person, or manifested them back, or manifested him back, or engagement, or marriage, or money abundance, or job success, or got a job, type it in and you'll just start reading and you'll start seeing a pattern. And the pattern is that they all listen to me. The pattern is that whether it was a job or a specific person, money or getting a new person, abundance or curing themselves of disease, the same thing applied, which is changing themselves, focusing on their concept of themselves. In every single case, there isn't one single success story where it was any different. So ask yourself, if you haven't got the success that you want right now with your specific person, or in love, or with money, or with career, or whatever, Are you fully and completely focusing on changing you? Have you changed you yet? If you haven't, that's why it hasn't succeeded. It could also be because you're focusing too much on the outside. That includes no movement, what your person's doing, what you've heard, what you've seen, what you've done outside. This whole process is an inside job, changing you on the inside and not worrying about out here. So on Friday, Fuck the 3D, which is my most popular course so far, well, my most popular squad course is going to be, my self-concept course is by far my most popular course. I sell about 5 of those a day. But if you really get thrown by the 3D, you've got to understand that you're getting thrown by this and not doing the inner work. So Fuck the 3D along with the self-concept course will really help you. Or Worthy as Fuck for Love, the love course with Fuck the 3D will really help you if this out here is throwing you. If this out here doesn't throw you so much and you just want to do the inner work, get the self-concept course or get Worthy as Fuck for Love, which is more advanced and more about just purely about your concept of yourself in love. And there's a love mode assessment to assess you so you know what you're doing wrong. In every single case, guys, those people in my group either did one of my courses, watched a lot of my content, or had coaching with me. Either way, they listened and they applied the work. You don't have to do coaching with me to get your specific person back or do a course. You just have to really listen and do the work. You need to be a doer, not a listener only, as Neville said. So are you actually doing the self-concept work? Have you discovered what your self-concept in love is? Have you discovered what your self-concept in career is or with money? If you don't know, it's going to be very difficult for you to change it. That's why I have assessments in my courses, so you fucking know what it is. Otherwise, you're just doing blanket affirmations. And the people who are going to fail at manifesting what they want are the people who go on the success stories and write things like this. What affirmation did you use? If you've ever written, what fucking affirmation did you use? You have completely misunderstood how this works, and you are not going to get your manifestation anytime soon because you're not getting this. You have to change your concept of yourself. If you go and get an affirmation from somebody else because they got their specific person back, how do you know that their self-concept, their thoughts about themselves from childhood was exactly the same as yours? They're not going to be able to give you a magic bean affirmation that they said once or twice or robotically or 1,000 times or 10 times or a scripting technique they did or a visualization they did to help you. It has to be fucking specific to you. Here you are all talking about specific people, a specific person, but none of you are being specific about your fucking self-concept. If you don't know what your concept of yourself is, if you don't know what's throwing you, if you don't know why you lost your person, ain't no affirmation some stranger on the internet's going to give you is going to help you if you don't know what it fucking is. I'll know what it is if I do coaching with you. I'll know what it is if you do my assessments. I'll know what it is if you ask some dumb fucking questions in my group. I'll know what it is. I can read it. But do you know? Because most of you fucking don't. And then you go on my success stories in droves when there's an engagement. There was a marriage the other day on YouTube. And then I said to the girl, can you please go and put it in the group? And then I realised she already had it. I hadn't even seen it. One time I put engagement, the word engagement in the group to look for success stories. And I found 6 engagements in a year I hadn't even seen. Felt really bad. I'd never commented on them because I don't see them, guys, right? People were asking that girl, what did you affirm? What did you do? And she just said, are you listening to Loz? I changed my self-concept. I've been here a while. I lost my specific person and got him back. I listened to her. Are you listening to her? Go and look in the squad. It's a recent success story in the squad. I don't know, guys. Are you going to listen and do the work? Are you going to stop asking, what did you do? Are you going to discover what you need to do? Because if you don't, you're fucked. And then you're going to be saying things like, I'm the one who has it all. I'm limitless. Nothing is beyond my control. Everything works out for me. Just blanket shit. He loves me. And you'll just feel a bit better and nothing will eventuate. Or you'll get your specific person back by focusing on that blanket affirmation you got from someone else, and then you'll still get triggered like a bitch and lose your specific person. I started this account because I lost my person doing that shit and had to fucking work my ass off to get them back, and then I still fucking lost them. And that was years ago. That's an old SP I'm talking about, right? But do you understand that's why I started my account, guys? Because I didn't discover this. I didn't realize what I was doing wrong. I was focusing on the blanket affirmations. I was focusing on the person. I was focusing on the outside, and I had not changed me. So when they came back, It all went to pot again and nothing changed. Go and read the success stories and look at a pattern. The pattern is self-concept. The pattern is uncovering what theirs was. The pattern is focusing on themselves, not their person. It's the same story, different person. For the last 2.5 years on my account, we don't have the success we do for no reason. People are actually listening and applying the work. There's a reason why Neville Goddard at the end of every lecture made people go into the silence. Have you ever listened to one of Neville's lectures? He goes, now let us go into the silence. And there's just this silence at the end of the lecture and you think, what are they doing? And what he's doing is he's forcing them to do the work because he doesn't want them watching a video and then going away, listening to a lecture and going away. So if you watch my videos and you go away and you don't do the work, you don't go and visualize, you don't go and affirm, you don't go and change you're doing the same thing that Neville knew his followers were doing. That's why he forced them to go into the silence. He forced them to sit for a moment in silence and visualize or affirm or create a new story or start applying in their mind what he just taught them. But a lot of you don't. And a lot of you are looking for the magic technique or asking, what did you affirm? Or watching video after video and jumping from coach to fucking coach and confusing yourself and then coming to me confused. Oh, I just saw a thing about states. I just saw a thing about robotic affirming. I just saw this thing. What does this mean? Guys, there is only one way to do this. You're either changing your concept of yourself or you're not. That's it. That's literally it. And if you're jumping on the latest thing or coming and asking me, or such and such coach said this, I literally couldn't give a shit what any other coach said. Unless it's Neville, unless Neville came back from the dead and gave you some information. I couldn't give a shit what anyone else said. And that's why my self-concept's so high, because I know I teach this properly. So unless you're conversing with Neville on the other side, don't fucking come to me and tell me what some dumb dickhead who thinks they're a coach, who's probably copying me wrong, has said. I could not care less. You know why? Because most of you are being confused by them. And if they had the same level of fucking success I do, I would have heard about them or start listening to them. I'd be like, wow, they really know their stuff. Unless they're Neville, I'm not interested. I'm not joking. If you're not understanding that you have to change your concept of self to change your outside, then get fucked the 3D. Oh, thank you, Bobby My Daddy. Because I can't fucking help you anymore if you don't get this. And so many people go, why are you yelling? I have been doing this for 2.5 years and people don't fucking listen. Oh, but I saw this. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. If you say, I saw this video or this coach just said, and you don't say to me, oh, I understand that it's my concept of myself that will reflect into my reality and reflect back to me, Loz. If it's not saying that, what are you about to say? Because I am going to literally lose my shit like a volcano erupting from the bullshit that's about to emanate out of your fucking mouth. Are you changing you? Is the coach, and I use the term very fucking loosely. Oh, thank you, darling, for the hat. Is the coach teaching you to change you? If they're not, and they don't know what you have to actually change about you, they haven't uncovered your self-concept, hidden shit subconsciously, then I couldn't give a shit what they had to say. Right? Go and read all the success stories in the free Facebook group. And at the moment, Jenna's on holidays and there's 65 people waiting to get in. So I'm sorry if you're waiting to get in the free group, guys. We had like 50-something people going in the squad yesterday. And it was a bit delayed. I apologise. But Jenna's on her first holiday for a year. So tomorrow is Jenna's 1-year anniversary of working with Team Loz, working with me. And without Jenna, none of this would be possible. So just be a bit patient if you have to wait to get in the Facebook group at the moment. Or the squad, okay? Because poor Jenna's on her first holiday in a year. But guys, go and read the success stories. Go and search for them in the group. We're trying to build a library in there, but just go and read them. Thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks, Kat. You'll see everyone did the same thing. They all listened to me. They all did the work and they all changed their concept of themselves. But first they uncovered what their concept of themselves even was. They asked me questions. They came on lives. They probably did my self-concept course or coaching with me or the Worthy as Fuck for Love course. They uncovered what it was they were doing wrong that caused the problem in the first place, and they changed that. They didn't do blanket affirmations. They didn't do a new technique. They didn't focus on the outside, and they did not focus on their person. That's how they manifested the love they wanted, whether it was new or old. And a lot of the time, in almost every story, they still manifest their person back, but they found someone new. I've done that twice. Because when you change, your old person comes back and a new person who treats you like gold comes back, and then it comes in, and then you've got to decide which one you fucking want. And it's a hard decision. Do you want to manifest the love you want? You have to change you. Do you want to manifest your person back? You have to change you. Do you want to manifest marriage, engagement, a baby, the life you want filled with love? It's not about them. If it was about them, then how did people who manifested in a brand new person get that person when they didn't even know who them was? They didn't. They manifested a new version of themselves, and then that person reflected that stranger that they didn't even know. Think about that. If you guys are focusing on a specific person that you already know, someone you lost or someone you already know in your life, how did the people who manifested someone brand new they didn't know do that if it's not about themselves? It is about themselves. They didn't even know who that person was. Think about that logically. That's how it works, guys. That's why a brand new person can come along and literally, and I will tell you a story soon about something that happened to me recently, and it's like some of the shit that came out with a certain person was so stuff I'd visualized, stuff I'd affirmed. I literally sat going, like I was almost mute. Sometimes that can happen. The person can repeat back or show you things or say things that you've been thinking for a long time or affirming for a long time or visualizing for a long time. And when it happens and you're like, and they're a stranger, you're like, how did this happen? Oh, well, because I changed me. I wasn't focusing on them. I didn't even know them when I was visualizing those things. I didn't even know them when I was affirming those things. So it must have all come from me, mustn't it? I'll tell you the story one day because it's very cool. So guys, if you don't know what your self-concept is, go and get my self-concept course. Now, I'm just warning you, it's going to come off my website soon. Okay, so if you want to get it now, before it's redone, because it's going to be an extended self-concept course, go and get it now. Okay, it's only $145 now. Soon the price will go up and it will be an extended course. But if you want to wait for the extended course, so you get a lot more value and it's a lot longer and there's more videos and more, it's focusing on the things I've seen people doing wrong with the course, then wait for the Redux, wait for the second edition, okay, which is in about a month. But in the meantime, if you're really desperately wanting to know what your concept of self is and you only want to spend a small amount of money, go and get my $145 self-concept course called Kick-Ass You. It will focus in on what you're doing wrong. It will tell you what your subconscious thinking is with the assessment. Then it will give you specific affirmations so you don't have to do this blanket bullshit that doesn't apply to you. You don't have to ever ask again, what did you affirm? You'll know what to fucking affirm because I literally have written affirmations specific to your issues that you didn't know you had. Right? That is my most popular course. It's the one I brought out in October last year. I've sold more of that than anything else. And the reason why it's so popular is because it's very specific about your subconscious thinking about yourself. It uncovers what's going wrong that's causing the love not to come back, that's causing love not to come in at all. Then if you want to get my advanced course specifically about love, get Worthy AF for Love, but that's more very specific about love. But if you just want to know what your self-concept issues are, go and get self-concept course. But if you really want to know like how to get your person back, really how to change every thought you have in love to make sure your relationship comes back and stays or you get a new one and that you keep it, get Worthy AF for Love. That's more advanced. All right, guys, I hope that helped. This just went around in circles, this lesson. Okay, but I just want to tell you that whatever is reflected in your reality, whether it's a breakup or someone copying your fucking courses and your coaching, it's a reflection of you, just so you understand. That's why I was talking about that example of me having haters or copycats. It's because people reflect my story that I'm really good at this. The people reflect my story that I upset people. So if you've got a story in love, your specific person's reflecting that, just like people in my reality reflect me. Okay, let's go to the top. What's this? Oh my God, it's already been almost a year since that course launched. Well, yeah, October. Almost. But it's a year since Jenna joined me. And Jenna's so amazing. Jenna worked for me for no money for 3 months. August, September, October, she worked for me for no money because I had no fucking money last year because I'd stopped coaching and I wasn't making any money. Like, how amazing is Jenna? Oh, it's a removalist fan going up the thing. Hang on, I'm going right to the top. So hopefully that lesson made sense, guys, because I was going all over the fucking shop. Hang on. Hi, Loz. I got triggered by 3D today. Any tips on how to get back on track? Are you doing Fuck the 3D in my squad? Are you in the squad? You've got to go do the course. You've got to notice what you're doing that's causing you to even be looking at the 3D. Why are you getting triggered by it? It doesn't mean anything. It's old. It's laggy. It's delayed. It's a reflection of your old thinking. Why are you caring about what it means? Why are you getting triggered by it when you should know it's just you reflected? Go and get the course, please. Just join the squad and get the course. The course, Fuck the 3D, you'll get before Friday. It comes out on Friday. Oh, my accountant's writing to me. Oh, fuck. Better get back to him. Oh, I've just broken a nail. Scratch myself. How can I manifest better friends? Is it the same mindset as manifesting an SP? If you think you've got bad friends, if you think you've got people who betray you, can't trust them, they're not good to you, they're treating you badly, it's exactly the same as an SP, except you might have a really strong story about friendships. Do you feel you're not good enough for good friends? Do you feel like you can't trust people? Where's that coming from? That's about you, darling. Yes. I'm so late. Oh, hi, Dylan. Can't stop reacting to things when my kids are involved. How to stop as mama bear? Well, why are you being a mama bear? Do you feel super overprotective because when you were a kid you were hurt or abused or something? Do you feel like you can't trust others because when you're a kid you're abused or betrayed in some way, or your parents were super overprotective and so you're doing the same thing? That's about you, darling. So why are you doing that? Hi, Tanya. How can I manifest better friends? Guys, why are you repeating yourself? You are helping me so much. Oh, good, Claire. Guys, please don't repeat. I love reading the success stories. Yes, guys, go to the squad or Subconscious Laws, the free group in Facebook, and read the success stories. The squad is amazing. Oh, thank you, darling. Nikita, don't repeat your question again. Heal relationship with money, getting over belief of having to work hard. I'm tired of it. Well, no wonder you're tired of it, darling, because that's such a bullshit belief. You don't have to work hard. Do you know the amount of people who work on the railways and lift, sleepers all day, or work in farms and pick fruit and earn like $3 an hour? They're working fucking extra, more hard than I am, harder than me. And how come I got way more money than them? I don't know, because they've got a belief you have to work hard. Hard does not equate to money. Some of the hardest workers have the worst wages. Just think about that logically. Does that make sense? Oh, no, it doesn't make any fucking sense if they're earning $3 an hour and they're lifting sleepers all day and working 12-hour days, and some millionaires are retired. How does that work? Working hard doesn't make sense. Work smart, not hard. Loz, this is Jess Louise. Today marks 7 weeks of no alcohol. Oh, wonderful, darling. Congratulations, you did that. I need to sign up. Yes, guys, go and sign up to the squad, but you've got to go to subconsciouslaws.com on my link tree to sign up to the paid Facebook group. It's only $35 a month, okay, and you've got to go there first. Then when you press the link to go to the Facebook group, it will give you a link. You've got to put your name and your email so we know it's you on Facebook, because some of you have a different Facebook name, so we just know it's you and we know you've paid. And give Jenna a day or two to let you in. F the 3D, yes, guys. I made my own sleep tape with affirmations from the course, from the assessment. I still have to do the work. We'll do it, darling. Do it. I know I've changed me when people are reflecting my affirmations. My hairdresser said, I'm the best. My affirmations, I'm the best. Oh, I love that. Yes, as soon as I stopped stalking him, I saw movement. Exactly, darling. How can I change being lazy sometimes? I feel it holds me back. Well, why are you saying you're lazy, Ryan? Then you will be. That's your story about yourself. If you go to the free group, someone just posted they got SP back after 2 years, no contact. Oh, really? Oh, lovely. What's your view on doing shadow work? Guys, do you need to be thinking you've got something wrong with you and you've got a shadow side, do you? Is that going to help you, is it? Thinking you've got a really shitty side of yourself. I don't believe in that expression. It makes no sense. Working on your subconscious beliefs from childhood, yeah, sure, that's what I teach, but you don't have a shadow side, guys. What the fuck? Are the people who reality shift to Harry Potter world delusional, or does it work? I'm not even going to answer that question because what the hell? This really has helped me so much. Good, darling. I don't get bothered by 3D, but I worry about what if. How can I stop that? Well, where are you getting that what if from? Were you with worried parents your whole life who were anxious and always worried what if, or you always think things are going to go wrong and you had really negative parents, or things always went wrong in your reality when you were a kid, so you were always waiting for the other shoe to drop? Where's that coming from? Oh, thank you, Bobby Bad Daddy, for all the lights. Do self-concept, do not react, create new story. Exactly, darling. I'm just trying. It seems to hold me back at times because you keep saying it, Ryan. Can I manifest being a billionaire by just affirming all day? I don't know. Can you, Sudi? Can you? I don't fucking know. What are you doing all day the rest of the time thinking about yourself? Guys, when you ask, can you, only you can know that. I don't know what's going on in your fucking mind. I don't know if you're doing these affirmations all day about being a billionaire and the rest of the time you got old shitty beliefs about money, you got stories about your parents being bankrupt, you got stories because you're from a certain culture, you won't be a billionaire because you don't know any billionaires, you don't know any rich people or of influence, blah, blah, blah. You got a whole lot of stories about you not being good enough and blah, 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 and then you're doing affirming all day about being a billionaire. How the fuck do I know what's going on back here? What's going on back here? If you get rid of all that, yeah, sure. But how do I know, darling? What are you doing in that brain of yours? You got to uncover that first. Got disappointed about 3D this week and know it was on me. Just got your self-concept course. Good, guys. Look, just because you're affirming, just because you're visualizing, just because you're changing your state and your self-concept does not mean bad shit doesn't happen. Of course it does. It's life, guys. You just got to react differently. I love you. That comes from your inner fears. Work on self-concept. Yes. Yes, it comes from your inner fears, guys. My affirmations are definitely specific. Well, thank God. Every time I listen to you talk, I learn you. Oh, good, darling. How much is your coaching? So, guys, I don't do very much coaching anymore. It's only every 2 weeks, and you have to be a member of the squad because the coaching takes place inside the Subconscious Laws squad, and you have to have done my self-concept course or Worthy as Fuck for Love, so I have your assessment results, okay? So go and click the coaching tab in my website or my link tree, and you can read all the information about it. Do the course, do the assessment, yes. I manifested $2,600 bill being paid off. I didn't pay either, just magically readjusted by company. Oh, Danielle, you did that. What if we manifest marriage with SP but we're not compatible? Well, you've got a story you're not compatible. Why would you think you're not compatible? Why would you think the person you want to marry isn't compatible with you? Don't you want a compatible spouse? I don't understand that. So you've manifested that all wrong. You've thought marriage. Someone turned up, proposed to you, and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't even like you. I think you manifested that a bit wrong, darling. Why are you focusing on the marriage and not the person who loves you, adores you, is compatible with you? What are you doing? Don't ask what they did. Congratulate their success and do your own work. Yes, guys. It doesn't matter what someone else did. Focus on you and work on you. Yes, Sarah. Our mentors are talking sense, as always. I love the affirmation you said before. I am chosen above all. Wow, above everything. Yes, guys. Above their kids, above their friends, above their parents, above their mental health issues, above their money problems, above everything. Loz, I love you. Oh, darling. Guys, I don't answer personal questions about my specific person because unless they're sitting here on the camera, it's none of your fucking business and it's not fair on them. I made that mistake. So let me just explain something to you guys about when I first started this account. I had an SP when I first started this account and I spoke about him and I fucking regretted it afterwards because it's not fair on him that I spoke about, I didn't say his name, but like that's very unfair. So unless the person is sitting with me, you're not going to find anything else about me out, about my love life right now, unless the person has given permission. They are sitting here. They are saying, babe, it's all right. Let's talk about it out loud. I'll sit here with you. Because how unfair is that on that person? So no, guys, I don't discuss any of my personal life anymore to do with my love life because of the mistake I made at the beginning of opening my account. Right? People are like snowflakes. Everyone's self-concept is different. I love that, Sarah. Yes. Are you supposed to be in genuine feeling, believing your new story? Sometimes I can't tell. No, darling. You don't have any control over whether you're believing it, and you don't even have any control over the feelings. All you have control over is the thought you're having, right? Go and watch more of my content if you're a bit lost. Examples, what to focus on to get hired for a job. Focus on having the job. Don't worry about the hiring. Go to the end of having it. I changed my self-concept and have men obsessed with me everywhere. So many past men crazy. Need help on not giving up. Well, Nat, I don't know what to tell you. If you give up on it, you're giving up on you. They're reflecting you. So if you give up, you'll just lose. Jenna's here. Oh, darling, how are you? Is it possible for someone to still want someone else regardless of how we manifest them? What do you mean? Guys, Cecilia, you're really lost. She's asking me, I've manifested in marriage, but we're not compatible, and I've turned up a person who wants someone else or something. That's your story that they want someone else. That's your story that they're not compatible with you. What the fuck are you on about? Are you actually listening to me? I've got a story that when I manifest people in, they're not really compatible with me. I've got a story that when I manifest people in, they still want someone else. I must have a real fucking story that everything goes wrong for me. Oh my God, it's me I have to change. Why do I keep asking lots of questions about the other person when I haven't changed myself? I'm not really listening to her, am I? I'm coming up with a whole lot of inane questions about scenarios that may or may not happen because I'm so fucking paranoid that shit's going to go wrong. Where am I getting that story from? 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 Where am I getting Could you please go back to the basics and go and do my free course? Because you're lost as hell about your awareness of what you think is going to happen. That's what's going to fucking manifest. So yeah, they will want someone else. So yeah, you won't be compatible. Fucking do my workbook, please, and my free course. Fuck. You sound like you've never watched me in your whole life, and you've been here a lot. When you've been here a lot and you're coming out with inane questions about, but what if this turns up? You manifested that. Oh, fuck, it's all me. I'm sorry. Do you need hearing aids? Thank you. I love reading others now. Between watching my fave TikTok dancer, oh good. Are you supposed to be in genuine feeling? Why are you repeating the question? Guys, I do a Loz lesson at the beginning. Don't yell at me. Well, if you need yelling, I will. Loz is the best of the best. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I agree with you. Good. Going to pull out my Ouija board and call it Neville myself. Yes, do that, guys. Yeah. Hang on. What? I'm just saying gifts. Loz's cheeks get rosy when she's passionate. Oh, wow. Did I go really red then, did I, guys? Love the passion, Loz. Phew, it's hit time, yes. Can you just affirm your clients understand better? Well, yes, but I've got a story that there's a lot of people teaching this wrong. I've got a story that a lot of people don't understand this. If I didn't have a story that a lot of people didn't understand this, there'd be no point for my account. If I actually thought that everyone understood this, what would be the point of my account? So I have to have a story that a lot of people don't understand this. Otherwise, there's no purpose for me. You understand? But yes, I do say that everyone who listens to me eventually gets it. Because otherwise I wouldn't have any success, would I? Don't you think I'm affirming for your success, guys? Don't you think I'm not affirming. Don't you think I'm just in the state of a person who knows they're a successful coach? Otherwise, how am I getting so much success in my reality? I've started listening to your sleep affirmations. Good, darling, on my YouTube, guys. Are you supposed... Oh, guys, why are you repeating the question? If you come into the Q&A forum confused because of another coach, stop watching them. Yes, guys. Look, Sarah and the other mentors must just be tearing their hair out sometimes with some of the shit you guys come into the Q&A forum with. So in my free group and in the squad, there's a Q&A forum posted every Monday. And go ask your question. But if you keep asking the same inane questions over and over and repeating your circumstances or coming with some bullshit some other coach said, you're going to get schooled by the mentors and the other people in the group who really get this. God, I love you, Oz. Thank you, darling. She says has filters, but she actually does get rosy cheeks when she's being passionate. Oh, there's no filter on here, guys. This is just my cheeks. There is the skin smoother, though, but there's no filter. Like, look, I don't have like an eyelash cheek thing going on or anything. It's just me, my face going real red. The dog agreeing in the background, like she said what she said, yes. What was she doing there? She was shaking and barking, was she? Will we get karma for manifesting SP who's happily married to someone else? Oh, my God. Karma is just thought reflection. So if you believe you will, yeah, you will, because that's your belief. You believe in karma, therefore it will happen to you. Protect Jenna at all costs. Yes, guys. Jenna, we're talking about you. You weren't here. Jenna has also lots of success stories. Yes, she does. I want to join the squad. I did self-concept in the live courses, but I feel I'm too late to do Fuck the 3D. No, you're not. Guys, get in there now before Friday. All you need to do is watch the 5 videos and download the workbooks and the mental diet diaries, and you'll have the squad price of the Fuck the 3D before it goes on my website for a lot more. Just get in there now. Yeah, you do that, yes. Will we get karma for manifesting? Oh, guys, I want to work with you too. Well, guys, go and click my coaching area of my website and read all the information that you need. Guys, every mentor on the team did the work. Yes, Sarah. That's why I picked them as mentors, guys. When in doubt, loz it out. Hilarious. Loz, why do I feel weird when people spend money on me? I used to do that. I used to say, oh, no, don't worry. Now I'm like, yeah, go on. And then if they don't spend money on me, I think, what the fuck's wrong with you? Right? Because you feel not good enough. You feel like you don't deserve. You feel like you can't be prioritized. You feel like, why would you spend money on me? I'm not enough. That's why. Because you're a chronic overgiver and people pleaser probably. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I can hear people outside. Are they downstairs? Where are they? Probably hear me shouting, thinking, what the fuck is she shouting about? Oh my God, Lozzie, how are you? Oh, count 81. I am my own SP at this point. Jenna. Those people probably were hearing me screaming outside. I feel really bad. Whoops. Sorry. How do you change you genuinely? Guys, you've genuinely got to uncover what you're thinking about you first. That's why I have assessments in my course. So if you don't know what it is, sit for 20 minutes in silence and write down all your thinking, then look for a theme and think, what do I think of me? That. How do you write in your story? You've got to uncover what the old story was and then write the new one. My self-concept affirmations feel like giving my inner child a hug. Oh, good, darling. Guys, stop repeating the question, please. A customer reflected back one of my self-concept affirmations. I'm the best. Obviously, it's coming from me. Exactly, guys. Why are people telling me my insecurities now? This has never happened for years until now. I don't know. I don't know. What are you thinking about yourself? Do you think you're insecure? Do you think you have insecurities? Well, then everyone will reflect it because you think you have them. Can you talk about revising the story and making SP forget the old story? Well, just go back to the scene in your mind of whatever happened, like a breakup, and relive it. I've done that before, and the person couldn't even remember what the fuck we said to each other. Just change it in your mind and loop it over and over until it's changed. Don't you want to tell us your story? Well, I have told a lot of stories, guys, about myself in the early days of this account, and I regretted it. Right? Because it involved another person. So now, if it involves another person, I'm not telling you the story. I'll tell you a lot of other things, like money manifestation or, my business going well or success stories in the group or anything I'm manifesting that doesn't involve another person. But when it directly involves another person, until the person's on camera with me, and that'll happen, but until that time, you just got to understand I'm more of the thinking in my mind, if that were me and someone was online talking about me without my consent or talking about me behind my back, I wouldn't like it, right? So that's why. Okay. There'll be an extended price on the top of the self-concept course. So say you already have the self-concept course and you want the extension, you can just buy the extension. So if you buy it now, you can still buy the extension. You don't have to buy the whole thing again. That's the way we're going to do it, okay? So you can still go buy it now and buy the extension later if you want, just the extension, okay? So anyone, there's like about, 1,500 people or something who purchased a self-concept course this year. If you have purchased it already, when we bring the extension out, you can just buy the extension, right? Which will go over a lot of things that you've done wrong in the course or didn't realize you didn't do right, or something you might not have done right with the assessment results, or things I've picked up with people since the course came out. Does the love course include self-concept work, or will I need to get both? The whole thing's about self-concept. Everything I teach is about self-concept. It's self-concept in love. It's very specific about your love mode, what you think of you in love, what patterns keep turning up, how people treat you. Oh my God, it's already been a year. Yes, almost. Well, the year since Jenna was here. How much is the extension? Not sure yet, guys. New mini course coming soon. Yes, and the new mini course, Manifest All the Things, is coming next week. So if you get in the squad now, you will get Fuck the 3D before it leaves on Friday. Then Manifest All the Things, the brand new mini course that goes for a whole month, will start on Monday. So you're going to get two mini courses. And sorry, the one right now, Fuck 3D, isn't even a mini course. It's a focused course. It's longer. And you're going to get all of that for $35. It's like a no-brainer, guys. Are you anticipating to stop coaching soon? I don't know, Lynn. I'm of two minds about it. I'm either going to do a very intensive boot camp or a mastermind, or I don't know. I don't know which way to go forward. I think a boot camp is kind of what I'm thinking. And then that'll involve coaching. And it'll be very intensive for those of you who want like a month of intensive coaching in a group setting, right? One-to-one about group as well. I love watching your coaching. Now, guys, if you get in the squad, you can watch all my coaching. So all the replays of my one-to-one coaching is in there. You just put in advanced coaching or coaching, put the search bar, and you'll watch all my coaching back, and it's very insightful. If you already have the self-concept course, you will get a deal on the extension within the first week. Yes, Jenna, okay? So, guys, if you already have my self-concept course at Kick-Ass You, when the extension comes out, you will get a deal sent to you by Jenna and in the squad that you get a special price on the extension because you already have the course. So don't worry if you want to go buy the course now and you can't wait for the extension in about a month's time. Go and get self-concept course now and you can get the extension later. Okay, all right, guys, I'm going to go. So thank you so much for joining me. If you want to come and get the self-concept course, it's in my link tree or at subconsciouslaws.com. If you want to come and join the squad for only $35 and get Fuck the 3D before it ends this Friday, come and get it. And when this goes on YouTube, it might have already gone. Then Manifest All the Things will be in there. That's the new mini course. It specifically focuses on every little thing you want to manifest. Car, house, relationship, marriage, luxury lifestyle, travel, losing things, career, business, anything specific, baby, whatever it is specifically you guys have told me you want. There's going to be visualization prompts, scripting prompts, affirmations for all of those specific things. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.